Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. Did you know that you have a mask that you can wear that is the you that is the most wonderful that you can imagine or that you are capable of understanding as being wonderful? But before we get into that, if you could go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. I can't quite reach it from here. Thank you very much. So, you can't wear a mask that you don't own. That's to say, you can't express an aspect of yourself that isn't in you. And there's a lot of different masks that we do wear, that we can wear, that we take on and off, but it's more the ones that we wear all the time that we really want to be concerned with and pay attention to. The others will change. It's worth paying attention to the other ones to make sure you're wearing the right one at the right time, such as if I'm a student in a classroom, I don't want to walk in wearing the teacher mask and having a teacher persona because that would be awkward and very confusing for everybody. So even if I have a mask that is a teacher, I will still walk into that classroom wearing the mask or the persona of a student, if that makes sense. So we have these different masks, and that's perfectly okay. In fact, that's wonderful that we have these different masks. But what I'm referring to, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, I got the idea for this because I love the Twilight Zone, and there is an episode, season 5, episode 25, called The Masks, where the people put on these masks and then their faces become the mask. And I'll explain that in a second. So what happens as we go through our lives, sometimes we find ourselves acting in ways that we do like, and sometimes we find ourselves acting in ways that we don't like. And so what I would recommend is when you find yourself wearing a mask that pleases you, that is saying, yes, I like who this person is right here. This is fantastic. This is who I want to be. This is who I want to be for myself, for other people. I like this mask. I like this persona. So what you do is you wear that mask more often. And you wear that mask more often. And just like that episode of The Twilight Zone, eventually your face takes the shape of that mask. Your persona, your behaviors, your attitudes take the shape of that mask that you've chosen to put on. And see, the mask, it becomes who you are. The mask that you wear the most, it is who you are. It is what your personality is. And so you can consciously pick a particular mask out of your collection of masks, and you can say, this is the one I want to wear more often. And all the time it becomes easier and easier to wear that mask. Your face and the mask, they join together, they become one, they take on aspects of each other. And so you can pick that mask, that persona that you like the best, or one will be picked for you. If you don't pay attention to it, if you don't consciously choose it, you get pulled along with other people, and you start to wear masks that look more like what they're doing. Now that might be good, that might be bad, but one will be picked for you. You can decide what mask you want to wear. You can use the mask of whatever it is that you want to be, or you can default to something. So I use the example of a teacher. Well, if I enjoy being a teacher, when I put on the mask of a teacher, I want to put on that mask more often. I want to be the teacher more often until that becomes more of who I am. It's like this feedback loop that happens. If I want to be a drama queen, oh, who wants to do that? Maybe that's one that happens by default, by accident, as you become a drama queen. Oh, but what if I want to be a hero? Well, I could put on a hero mask, and I can act like a hero, and I can say, hey, this feels pretty good. I'm going to wear this mask more often. Maybe I want to be a captain of industry, a CEO. Well, a CEO just wears the mask of a CEO all the time. He becomes a CEO. We look at him, we see a CEO because that's the mask that they're wearing. A hippie? Well, they wear the mask of a hippie. Neither one is right, neither one is wrong. It's what you want to be. It's the mask that you prefer, the mask that feels right for you. Maybe you end up putting on the mask of being a jerk or being a victim. Well, those aren't fantastic. Maybe you could pick a better mask. Maybe you could pick the mask of being a genius or being a generous person. These are all up to you. Pick the mask that you want to become your face and wear it as often as possible. And let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to share the video. Have a great day.